Hello, this is Kevin Collins at CEDIA 2013 with Home Theater Forum. We're here at Prima Cinema with Sean, and this is a very unique company in ability to watch movies. Now, all of us have high quality home theaters, and a lot of times we would like to watch movies in our home instead of going to the home theater scrunched with everyone, with kids and teenagers that we're worried to talk about because we might get who knows what, and would rather watch it at our home with have friends over and have more of an intimate experience. So there's always been the dilemma of how can I get what's showing at the movie theater and at my home theater. So
That's exactly the problem PrimaCinema was actually designed to solve. So for the first time ever, you can actually get first-run theatrical release film directly to your home theater at the same time it's in the movie theaters. It's been in the works for about 4 years now. We finally come to market. We're just happy to be here. We won Best New Product in CEDIA this year.
wow, that's great. Now everyone in our audience is going to wonder, how do you go about doing that? Can you explain just some of how some of the technology works on that?
Sure. So what we do is we actually get the film from the movie studio. We encode it into our format, encrypt it, then we send it down over public IP internet to this, which is the Prima movie player. And this is a media server that basically has several terabytes of storage in and delivers a picture which has about twice the color saturation of Blu-ray. So it's literally twice as good as Blu-ray. Uses PCM 7.1 for audio, and you just plug this right in over HDMI straight into your theater system.
So you said you said it had 2 terabytes of hard disk space in there. How, if it has 2 terabytes of hard disk space, and you want to watch a movie, how's that work that it's already on your hard disk, and how do you manage hard disk space?
No, that's actually great. So this box can actually hold up to 55 movies at any one time. The movies are about 40 gig apiece, depending upon whether or not they're 2D or 3D, and depending upon how long the movie is. But we actually use our own proprietary H.264 codec to compress them down to a 10-bit 422 1080p signal, and it gives you this amazing picture that you've really just never even seen at home.
Wow, I was pretty impressed with the image that I saw in the theater there. If someone was, so all the movies that are currently available are here for you to get. They're downloaded in the background.
Yes, days ahead of time.
And then you showed us an interface. So it's kind of like browsing the movies that are available, and then you can obviously watch trailers. And if you want to start playing the movie, then there's a process of like verification that you're really a person. What's that all about?
So the great thing about PrimaCinema is that we actually base our security on personal identity. So we actually use fingerprints, biometrics, to actually unlock the films so that we know for certain that you have the right to be able to see this movie and it's not someone else charging you for this movie. So for the client, it means that somebody else can't come in, run up a bill, maybe the kids want to see something but they're not authorized to, and it allows the client complete control.
Wow, that's pretty impressive fingerprint reader to watch a movie. One of the other parts that was pretty compelling in there was that if you were watching a movie and you had to go to the bathroom or something and come back, or you were gone for a certain period of time, there was the ability to come exactly back to where you were, even if you turned that off.
Right, and so this is the great thing. Although we do theatrical release film, we like to say, this is not home theater. This is a theater in your home. But the difference is that in the home, you're used to certain qualities of your experience that you'd like to have in your home all the time. One of those is the ability to pause a film. And we have that ability, and you can literally come back within the 24-hour period. You can actually turn the movie off, watch another movie in between, and come back. You hit play, swipe your fingerprint, and you go right back to the exact point that you left.
There's another benefit on having a first-run movie, and that was this: sometimes movies are released only in certain cities. You're referring to Rush, and what's like one of the benefits of membership if that kind of happened?
What was really great about this was that the movie Rush, which is the new Ron Howard film about Formula One racing and this rivalry between these two drivers, well, it was released in limited release in New York and LA, and it got released to Prima at the same time a week ago. So today, being Friday, it's just now releasing to Denver. Here we are in Denver, and our members have already been watching that film for a week. And so literally speaking, we've had 7 full days to do something our members have the ability to do in Austin, Texas, in Vail, and all these other places that their hometown theater hasn't been able to do.
That's pretty impressive. It's like a screening.
That's exactly right.
Now, this is all really cool on how you can get this. Obviously, there's going to be some cost to it. How much does it cost to rent a movie and get set up with all this?
So, in the U.S., the service basically consists of the Prima movie player and the remote fingerprint reader. That's $35,000 US. And then every time you want to watch a movie, it's $500 for a 2D movie and $600 for a 3D movie.
Wow, that's great. The ability to do that instead of having to go to the movie theater, even though it costs more, in a lot of instances, can definitely be worth that kind of price point, especially if you have a really incredible home theater. It might be better than what you're seeing actually in the home theater.
The funny part is that for the most part, our clientele doesn't go to the movies. They build themselves magnificent rooms that they like their particular audio, they like their particular video. And so the ability to control that environment and yet still have an experience that they can share with their friends and family is really of paramount importance to them. And that's what we're really able to provide to them.
That's great, Sean. Thank you. This is Kevin Collins at CEDIA 2013